Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. I'm the Death Twitch, and welcome to Eric Harrison. Oh fuck! Hold up. Oh, shit. I was just listening. I was just listening to some heavy metal. I had it really loud in my headphones here, and then I forgot to turn it back down when I started the movie. Woo! And then I got some friggin' what's this guy's name? John Larroquette. Had some loud ass John Larroquette up in my ear. Some Night Court up in the house. I used to love Night Court. Dude, thank God I suddenly feel better while starting this Drunkentary. I hope this fucking mirth continues because I've been bummed today. I know you're not surprised to hear that. So fucking, there's going to be so much to say I'm not even going to be able to keep up. First of all, apparently, this is John Larroquette of Night Court fame. And apparently he got paid a joint to do the intro there, the narration of the intro, back in 74-ish. So that's cool. Shit, you can pay me in weed too. Fuck, anybody need some narration done? As long as you got the sticky icky, I'm your man. So let me get my drink on because I really need it. The alcoholic in me is just really upfront about it. Like, I need this shit. So you know what? Let's have a drink together, and then we'll do all our regular routines and talk about stuff. And here we go. I'm drinking. Fuck it. Oh, how confusing. I don't know how to feel about this. I needed the beer, but I had to get gross beer because I'm poor. I'm just a poor boy from a poor family. I'm drinking fucking Still Reserve, okay? It's just... It's like buttholes in a bottle. If I could have buttholes in a bottle. Well, you do. It's called Still Reserve. Shit sucks. Okay, what are you drinking? Oh, fucking hopefully something better than this. Please, don't let me down. Please be drinking something better than Still Reserve. One day I won't be so poor, and I'll be able to drink good beer. It's going to be fucking great. I'm going to own a brewery. And I'll just go in there and dive into the tank and start drinking beer and swim in it and fucking... And what can they do? It'll be Eric's special brew. If I own the shit, what can they do? Huh? You know you'll drink it. Like, find a pube in it. Like, oh, I already took it too far. Trying, I'm going to skinny dip in my own beer. Make you bitches drink it. Eric's Wicked Brew. Oh, good God. Oh, it's so nice to laugh. Fuck. I should just never not do Drunkentaries because anytime I'm not doing something creative, I'm fucking depressed. Anyway, yeah, that's why I chose this movie because I was actually going to do Christine, a Drunkentary, but I was just like, oh God, I was just so fucking struggling with shit all day. So I was like, it feels like a Chainsaw Massacre kind of day. So fuck it. Let's watch this classic. Look at that shot. How awesome is that? There's the title in front of the sun. By the way, I never knew I could never figure out what that was for a while. I don't remember how I stumbled upon figuring out it was the sun. I wasn't sure what the fuck I was looking at. But yeah, I'll get into some of that later too, at some point. Probably not too long from now. I'm rusty at this, guys, so bear with me here. TCM, released in 1974, fucking one-of-a-kind kind of movie, dude. It's a beloved classic, and for a good reason. This movie is just the shit, and it's just got this fucking rawness to it, this raw energy. And everybody, if you hear the stories, if you've done any kind of research into Texas Chain Saw Massacre, if you listen to the commentary by the director and the cast and stuff, you should. Yeah, everybody says it was pretty much hell on earth trying to make this movie. Just everything just seemed to was like go wrong, and it was fucking just absolute hell. And you can see it, especially by the end of the movie. Like Marilyn Burns, poor Marilyn Burns, man, you can just really see it on her face. I don't think she's acting. In fact, they even say so. And then in the commentaries, they're like, yeah, at some point in the movie, we all just stopped acting, and it was pretty much all real. Real horror, real terror, real fucking agony. It's probably a real armadillo. It's Texas after all. There is roadkill all over that shit. Yeah, I'm a Texas boy, born, not necessarily raised. I was raised in Arizona, but I've lived in Texas, born there. I'm really pissed off, actually, that I never got a chance to go to the fucking Chainsaw Massacre film locations. I really wanted to. I knew where they were at, but Texas is a big, big motherfucking state. So even though I lived in the same state, I was still far away. I was like too far away to get there at the time. So I'm pissed about that, but still one day it'll happen. Oh, getting the sniffles already? Oh, and the burpings. The sniffles and the burpings. I bet you guys didn't miss that shit. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. At least I'm laughing, man. Fuck. So what else to talk about? Okay, this guy here. I actually don't know his name offhand, because you know me and names. Is he pissing in a Maxwell, like a Maxwell's house coffee can? The splashback on that's got to be fucking bad, right? Ah, come on. Why did that happen? Was the wind from that guy's truck so powerful that it blew a paraplegic down the hill? Okay, what was I saying? Yeah, this guy, the actor that plays Franklin, decided for some reason that he was going to be, what would you call that? Method acting? He would be Franklin all the time, whether the cameras were rolling or not. He was always going to be annoying Franklin, and he drove the cast crazy, especially Marilyn Burns. And like I said, towards the end, when they're sort of bickering, it's like really real. They really fucking just hate each other. Yeah, there's something special about this movie. So here I'll talk about the whole sun symbolism and stuff right now. Right now they're talking about astrology, which when I first watched this movie, I found that fascinating. And like, this is a perfect example. He just said, do you believe all this stuff? He doesn't believe. She does. She's reading the thing. Now, again, there's some people that don't believe in this stuff and some people that do. And I'm a little bit flexible on it. I'm not going to say I'm all for astrology or whatnot. Although the description of what a Gemini is like is about 95% correct of how I am. So I don't know, there must be some kind of credence to it. But anyway, it seems like everything about how this movie was like, the production was hell on earth, and everything was just hell for everybody involved. It seems like the stars were misaligned for this movie. So it goes to the sun, it goes to the stars, everything, the astrology that they're talking about. I guess I do believe it to an extent, because I do believe stars can be misaligned, or at least that's just a phrase for, like, you know, bad energies just lining up, and you just get hit by so many bad things at once. Well, that's what the production of this movie was like. So I guess that's why I find it fascinating that they start with the title sequence over, some video of the sun, and then they go to a girl talking about astrology, because it totally did seem like everything was like misaligned when the making of this movie. But still, sucks that these people went through hell, but we still got a great movie out of it, and it definitely changed and altered the cinema landscape when this movie came out, because horror movies weren't quite as realistic. There's something about this movie that comes off like a documentary a lot of times. It's just so fucking raw. I love it. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have lots to say, but it is a Drunkentary, and you guys are listening to fucking listen to me, so I'll say some shit. Some more interesting tidbits, and I can't take credit for this because I never thought of it, but it makes sense to me. I don't know his name. I don't know anybody's name ever. I really don't. I don't even know the names of the people I work with. And I've worked there for like 8 months. But there's a person. He does a channel online and a website called Collective Learning, where he analyzes like the deeper meaning behind films. Check him out. He does a pretty good job. I don't always agree with everything, but man, he really makes you think about shit in a different way. Collective Learning, check it out. But basically, he did an analysis of the Texas Chain Saw Massacre, and he compared this movie to, basically the idea behind the Texas Chain Saw Massacre was to put the viewer in the point of view of a cow or cattle going through the slaughterhouse. Put a person in place of the cow, and this is what it must seem like for the cows. Just utter fucking horror, just hell, just torture, insanity. And, it makes sense to me. And it's fucking kind of disturbing when you think about it that way and you put yourself in that position, like you're the one going through the slaughterhouse. So it all makes sense, really, if you think about it, because that's what the chainsaw family is. They worked at the slaughterhouse, and they're still basically practicing what they did at the slaughterhouse, but on humans. Makes sense to me. So yeah, I was happy that I found that guy, and because I had never thought of it, but it made sense when I heard him talk about it. So that's cool. It gives me a whole new perspective of this movie. It kind of like sheds light on why I find it so fascinating and what is exactly so horrific about this fucking movie. It's because, yeah, what if you are just the cattle? What if you're being, just tortured in a slaughterhouse, and because they don't treat those animals well. Bad enough that we have to farm animals and kill them, but they fucking abuse them as well, so that sucks. And I guess this movie is just kind of a way of saying, like, this is what it's like then, motherfuckers. Do you like it? All right, I'm gonna step off the soapbox for now. We're gonna watch this movie. I don't know how on earth they managed to get like a camera guy and the actors and all of this shit in this tiny van. How did they get all that? I want to say, yeah, the sound guy on this movie, or one of the sound people, I think he might have been like head of sound design or head of sound, is the guy that owned this van, and he let them use the van. That's what I heard. I hope I'm not passing some bogus trivia here, but that's pretty much what I remember hearing. Yeah, and I know that because I was watching some outtakes, Texas Chain Saw outtakes, and I was trying to. I had read. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I had heard the guy say that it was his van, so then I was looking in the outtakes to see if I could find him in the outtakes and stuff. But this was too long ago, so I wasn't able to recognize him from now to back then. How the hell did they get everything in this tiny little van? These days, it would have been a fake van, likely, with pull apart, so you can pull out walls like they do with sets. Basically, a set of a van is what it would be today. So you can pull out the side or the back anytime you need, like, a lot more space because you have a crew of fucking people and cameras and everything and actors and shit. But, like, no, back then, that's what I mean about this movie having such a sense of real. Like, they're all really in this shitty, hot little fucking van, like, probably with no AC. And somehow they got a cameraman and, like, a sound man in there, and who knows who else. The director was probably in there. The windows are blown out because I guess they didn't really know quite what they were doing back then, but it helps because I wonder if they were actually driving. With the windows blown out, you can't tell, but they didn't know that the windows were going to be blown out when they were filming, so they likely were actually driving. Not being towed or anything, they probably really were driving, because I'm sure they couldn't afford like all the luxuries of doing a film right. And this was 74, so, things were still a little, probably not quite up to the standards of today, of how you would film a movie. I love this opening. This is where it really hooked me when I first watched this movie. This guy just being so weird. And like me watching it and just being uncomfortable for these people going, oh, fuck, what did you do? Why did you pick him up? Shouldn't have picked this guy up. I mean, just look at him. What's really weird, too, is because look at him. He has this like innocence about him. Like he doesn't know that he's fucked up or what he's doing is fucked up. To him, it's just normal. That's what he grew up with. So cutting himself in front of everybody, it's a good time for him. He's like, yeah, guys, who else wants to get in on this shit? Let's start a cutting party over here. Let's drink each other's blood and make a fucking day out of it. Oh, man, I need to drink it up. Yeah, I'm going to drink it up. Here's to fucking Leatherface. And this guy. Whatever this guy's name is. Again, names. Unless it's Leatherface or something like that, I don't know your name, okay? Oh yeah. I have to give a fucking shout out to my friend Timmy. Because I have to say sorry, basically. because he was supposed to do this with me. Or I actually already have. Him and I have already. Jesus, Eric. I really am rusty at this. Tim and I, a long time ago, actually already did a Drunkentary for this movie, but I fucking lost it. So, for those of you that listen to the Drunkentaries, and you've listened to enough of them, Tim is my friend. He was the person in the Ring film locations video, and he did the Jason 6 Drunken Dopentary, because we were smoking weed and fucking just drinking all sorts of alcohol. So that night that we did Jason 6, immediately after that, we did the Texas Chain Saw Massacre Drunkentary, and I fucking fucked up and deleted it by accident, and we haven't been able to recreate it since then, so I had to go solo now. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, brother. But I'll tell the story, because I know it needs to be told. Back in the... I don't know, I've known Tim like 13 years, something like that. It's been a while. So back in the day, I introduced him to this movie. Essentially, I was like, dude, we got to watch Texas Chainsaw. He's like, really? Okay, cool. Never seen it. Actually, I've watched this with a lot of people when it was their first time. I guess it's one of those movies you just want to share with peeps. But anyway, he was in the process of like setting up a sound system, so he sort of had some speakers, but sort of didn't. And he had like this big speaker that was on the floor and like facing up towards the ceiling, because he just wasn't done setting up yet. And we just started watching the movie with like an incomplete sound system. Now, this movie doesn't have really a normal score. It just has crazy fucking weird sounds. And it's a perfect complement to the craziness of the movie. But on his fucking incomplete weird sound system on the floor, all those crazy sounds sounded even fucking crazier. And it was a really, really interesting experience. It really even added more to the movie. So that was his first viewing, and I remember even at one point he picked up the speaker and he was putting it up on the shelf during the movie playing, and I was like, no, dude, fuck that, put that shit back on the floor. It sounded crazy down there. So we put it back on the floor, and we just enjoyed the movie and the weird sounds that were coming out. So yeah, and this guy. So, yeah, this movie made everybody afraid of Texas, but really you should be afraid of Texas. And I'm from there. Look, I was born there. I can say that, you son of a bitches. It's a little, the South. It's just the South. People, you know what? You have every reason to be afraid of the South. Now all my Southern subscribers are fucking disliking. You know what? Take a joke, bitches. I don't know how I feel about Texas. I like it, and I don't. I don't like the humidity. I can tell you that much, and I can tell you these fucking actors sure fucking didn't like it. And in that van, oh my god, they must have been dying. Yeah, like, give me dry heat over humid fucking heat any day. That was definitely the humidity and the skeeters. Fuck, dude. And there's something about me. I have no idea what it is. I don't like it. I need to figure out what the fuck exactly is up. But like, if I'm outside, even if I'm with a group of people, the mosquitoes will only bite me, and I'll just get eaten alive. Like I will. You'll just see welts all up and down my fucking arms, on my fucking neck, on my fucking face and shit. They just come at me, and I don't get it. Like, leave me the fuck alone. But I would like to definitely go back and visit these locations. And this particular gas station, they're doing something with this now, right? They're turning it into a restaurant, just like they did with the house. That didn't really work out so well with the house, but they're going to try it with the gas station. Best of luck to them. I also heard something about them going on the road, like, was it the gas station or the house? Like, putting it on like a back of a semi trailer and like going on the road with it. Oh, really, you gotta fucking weed eat right now? It never ends outside, I swear to God. You probably can't hear it. I hope you can't. There's just always like a fucking leaf blower or a weed eater or a fucking lawnmower going. I know it's Eric's Drunkentary time. Is Eric gonna rant about the neighbor's air conditioner? Actually, they got that shit fixed because I yelled at him out the fucking window about it. Maybe I should yell out the window about fucking stop Grooming your lawns, god damn it. Can't you see I'm trying to do a drunkentary in here? Anyway. Oh, Lord. I feel like I'm talking a mile a minute. I need to slow it down and have a fucking still reserve. You know what I just realized? I was kind of trying to make a pun, but it sort of makes sense. I was like, I don't have a still reserve. I was talking too much, so I was like, it's time to be still. Even though it's spelled S-T-E-E-L, you know, you get the pun, still, be still. And then reserve, also, like to be reserved. That, you know, come on, guys. Do I got to explain everything to you? Yeah, these definitely look like Texas people. And there's no exaggeration. Sorry, Texas peeps. This is what you're like. You guys are a little, woo, you're a little something. I love you, though. Don't hate. Appreciate. Oh, yeah, I like all the ass shots. There you go. Just, boom. They know how to make a movie. How could they have got those cameras any lower? Thank God they did, though. Thank you for the ass shots, Tobe Hooper. You know, there's something I've been watching lately, and I'm always curious. I don't fully understand. Like a lot of camera moves or camera angles have motivations behind them. There's a reason for the move or the exact angle. But like lately, I've been watching movies, and I've just been noting that the camera is like a lot of times is about 3.5 feet high, and I don't know why I find that interesting. I guess because I just never thought to keep a camera that low when filming a scene. Like I usually just pull the tripod all the way out and I have a camera up at eye level and I film actors or myself or whatever at eye level. And this particular shot is filmed at eye level, but I'm talking like, I guess more modern movies or something. I don't know, but I'm just noticing how much they keep the camera at mid-level to film a scene. It's fascinating to me, probably only to me. But with horror movies, you do get a lot of low angles. This is actually a low angle shot. It's definitely not eye level, and that was something I experimented with when I did my Night of the Living Dead review, and I have a skit at the end in case you haven't seen my Night of the Living Dead review. Check it out. I'm pretty proud of the little skit I did at the end, but I've definitely was experimenting with low angles and Dutch angles and stuff like that. See, look at how low this shot is. There's like a cameraman on the ground, basically. Just so funny, like, to think, like, I guess you have to fucking mix it up. Everything can't be eye level. Sorry. Sorry. This is probably not interesting at all to anybody. It is to me, so fuck you. I'm going to drink some more still and be reserved. Not reserved at all. Yeah, I'll be honest. Seeing like the landscape of Texas does make me miss it a little bit. It's not all bad. Just the humidity and the skeeters. Oh fuck, I can't take that shit. Look at how you can't even see half his face. They just had to film what they had to film. There was like no getting it exactly right, and that's okay. I respect that. They did what they had to do in like the worst conditions. I wonder if this van still exists. I would imagine it does. Somebody probably owns it. Who knows what it is and is keeping it as a collector item or something. I want it. Can I have it? I want the van. This house is, this particular building is probably not even standing anymore. Although if you know otherwise, go ahead and correct me in the comments. Zaid. That's right. You're my correcting guy. Never mind. Let's not go down that road. At least I got somebody there to always let me know when I'm wrong about shit. Hey, and it's not bad to fucking. I'd rather know that I'm wrong, and I'd rather know the right information. So I do appreciate it. And I just said, tell me if I'm wrong. I just suspect that this house is no longer standing. They had to move the other one. So what is the name of the chainsaw family? Because I'm not sure. I might have to Google it real quick. Because I know like it's like Sawyer in some of the remake or something. Or no, it starts with an H. Oh yeah, by the way, that meat that they bought at the gas station is, in the context of the movie, is human meat. So he's got like a piece of fucking person in his mouth right there. Oh yeah, I want to go and Google it real quick to see if they had a name in the original. Because it was what, Hewitt in the remake, and then Sawyer and like one of the other movies. I don't know. I don't understand my fucking problem with names. It's the weirdest thing. Chainsaw family name. I don't know how else to phrase this. Okay, Wikipedia. I'm reading, so give me a moment. I'm not seeing it. I don't want to spend the whole fucking Drunkentary reading. Because I don't think they had a name, though, did they, in this movie? Didn't really have a name. But if they did, again, correct me, because I want to know what it was. So, yeah, I don't know what to call them. Are they Sawyers? Are they Hewitts? Like, what the fuck? Make up my mind. You know, there's that thing in the beginning, and people still believe that this fucking movie was based on a true story. That this actually happened, and it happened in Texas, but it's actually just loosely based on Ed Gein, or Ed Gein, however you want to pronounce it. He also inspired, like, Psycho and Silence of the Lambs and Texas Chain Saw, stuff like that. Because he would, like, desecrate graves, dig up bodies, make furniture out of, like, body parts, bones, make stuff out of flesh. I seen a post on Facebook the other day that said it was a set of dice made out of human bones by Ed Gein or something. It's fucking weird. Good God, I hope you can't hear that noise going on outside. I'm sorry if you do. You probably don't. It's just me bitching. But yeah, as far as I know, this never happened. Or at least, you know, it's not actually based on a true story. Although, fucked up shit does happen. So I'm sure fucked up shit happened in Texas. But I don't know if it was exactly like this or not. Really, though, a chainsaw is a scary fucking thing. So the title, everything about the title is fucking scary because Texas, okay, that is self-explanatory. All the Texans are hating me right now. And then chainsaw, like just the fucking those gnarly fucking metal teeth. You just imagine those tearing through your fucking flesh. Oh God, it gives me the shivers right now. And then, you know, like massacre, all you can think of is like, yeah, if you fucking take a chainsaw to some people, it's gonna be a massacre. So all I can think about is like blood and guts and gore, just flesh and shit all over the place. Oh my God, Franklin, will you take a chill pill, please? This might be the ultimate I would just want him to die character. You know, there's always like one in every horror movie. So fucking obnoxious or annoying, you just can't wait till they get killed. And he acted like that all the time, whether the cameras were rolling or not. Everybody's miserable. Fucking director yells cut. People just want to get a drink of water and try not to pass out from dehydration, and he's still being annoying ass Franklin. Oh my God. He probably never ever got out of his wheelchair because he's not actually, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure, I'm about 90% sure he's not actually paralyzed. But I'm sure he just stayed in the wheelchair and made everybody fucking like push him around, and it was annoying. And what's funny is, listen to the commentary with him in the cast. He sounds perfectly reasonable, nice person. But for whatever reason, he just decided he was going to annoy everybody the whole time and drive everybody mad. It's so funny too because yeah, you can hear it in the commentary. He's clearly just a normal, nice person. Something so fucking special about this movie. Uh oh. He went through puberty as he screamed, Sally! All I can think of is how hot it must be, because I've lived there and I know. So when I see, like, when I watch this movie, like a scene like this, you know it was sucked. It was so hot. I just keep talking about it. What else is there to talk about Texas? Well, let's see. There's mosquitoes and there's heat. I don't know. I didn't really experience anything else while I was there. There's a lot of cute black girls, and you know I'm all about that. I just lost a racist subscriber, so oh well. Fuck it. I like black girls. Kiss my white ass. It's my thing. Everybody's allowed to have their thing. It's my thing. So I liked that. That was a good thing about Texas. I'm trying to find the positives here, people. What else? Well, this movie was made there. That's a positive. God damn it, Eric. I can't not offend people. I really can't. Look at that low ass angle. Holy shit. Right into the sun. That's how you fuck up your camera. That's how you fuck up a lens. Of course, though, they filmed on film. There was no other alternative, I would imagine, back then. Now, though, now I would be worried about burning my sensor, just pointing my camera at the sun like that. I wouldn't want to do that. I feel like I'm back at home watching this shit. I really do. Good old Texas with your barbecues and your skeeters. You got lakes and stuff, and yeah. One half of the state is desert. The other half is fucking, you got some forest and trees, but it's all like, it's so dense you can't quite walk through it. There's all the victims' cars. They're trying to keep it camouflaged. Look at all those V-dubs. Damn. Do you think everybody that drove those VWs were actually German? I don't think they were. Oh, look, Wisconsin. That, I believe that's a little bit of maybe a little bit of a shout out to Ed Gein there, who was from Wisconsin. I'm about 98% sure. I've always got a percentage of how sure I am, but there's always that little bit of doubt. I doubt my trivia sometimes. Not always. Most of the time I'm pretty confident about my trivia, but once in a while, and apparently with this movie it's more than once in a while, I'm a little bit doubtful about my trivia knowledge. That house is just iconic. I don't know. There's something awesome about that fucking house. I want to go there. It's not in the same spot anymore. They moved it. And it was turned into a fucking steak barbecue restaurant. But then I heard that shut down. And then I heard another one opened. And I don't know what's going on with this house at this point. But yeah, it's not on the same plot of land at all. It's definitely been moved. At least it was saved, like the Halloween house. At least it wasn't fucking demolished. Thank God. In fact, I don't. You can't take that house out of Texas. That house has to stay in Texas. Yeah, you can't see. They can't do the on the road attraction thing with any of these locations. You can't fucking take the gas station on a fucking tractor trailer into another state. Shit's got to be in Texas. Make people come and see it. The goddamn Texas Chain Saw Massacre. It was not the New Mexico Chainsaw Massacre. It's not the Oklahoma Chainsaw Massacre. I want to go inside. I want to be at this place. Fuck. So this movie is notorious. Because, like I said, movies were never really quite this. gritty and realistic up to this point in film history. This is really the movie that kind of just dropped the absurdities of broadness. Like, okay, if we want to present something horrible, let's make it a little bit broad, a little bit unrealistic, and maybe funny. So make it easier for the audience to swallow. This fucking movie went the other direction and then turned it up to 11. Oh, Leatherface in the house. Jesus, look, he got nailed with a mallet just like a cattle would back in the day when they had in the slaughterhouse, when they just had to use the big ass hammer to fucking try and knock a cow out, and you probably had to hit it more than a few times and bash it in. Oh my god. See, just think about it. It's fucking horrific. What a shitty fucking life. Oh, some more ass shots. I went straight from, oh, how shitty to like, look at some butt, everybody. I like the red shorts, too. It just attracts your eyes right to the ass. Look at that camera must have been right on the ground. God, could you get any lower? Sometimes I wonder if they didn't dig trenches just so they would try and get the camera even lower. Shoot just straight up at every actor. That shit is literally on the ground. I feel like I've lived in a house that looked like that. Of course, I have actually, now that I think about it. Oh, fuck. And it was out in the middle of nowhere like this. Oh, fuck. It was in Texas. Oh, fuck. It wasn't exactly like this, but it did look a lot like that. It was definitely an old house. Oh, excuse me. It was definitely an old house like this. Had similar architecture. Design. Whatever. Yeah, Kurt's, well, he's getting fucked up right about now. He's got his head bashed. That's what he gets, though. You don't just go into some... Let this be a lesson, all right? You don't just go into some house in the middle of Texas. Anywhere, but especially Texas. So don't ever just go into some creepy house, but especially in Texas. See what I mean? Listen to the sound. It's not really a score. It's just fucked up weird ambiance. And I love it. I love it. Oh, I want this. I want this fucking piece of furniture. I want it. Look at it. It's so awesome. Look at that shit. Oh my God. I want that. I just want everything. I want to go to all these places. I want to own the Myers house. I would own the Myers house. I know that's a little bit off topic, but it's not. I'm just talking about all the horror shit that I like. And I want to own the Myers house. Maybe I will one day. You wait. You just wait. And then I'll have, you know what I'll do? Here's my fucking promise to you. And again, I'm sorry we're off topic now. I'm talking about Halloween, but just give me 4 minutes of your time. I'm gonna sell you on this idea. So when I'm finally like financially independent and I can do some shit, I'm gonna buy the Myers house, and I'm gonna buy that whole block. Well, not the whole block, but the whole side of the street where they fucking demolished the side of the street that the Myers house used to be on, so they can build some shitty condos or whatever they got going over there. And then I'm gonna fucking force all those people out, because fuck them. I'm gonna demolish their shitty condos and put the goddamn Myers house back where it fucking belongs. I promise you that. And I'm gonna make a Halloween horror museum out of it. That's my plan. Eric 2016. I'll make it happen. Vote for me. Vote for Eric. This all turned political all of a sudden. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's got a necktie on. At least he looks good while he's butchering people. He's got a tie on over his butcher's apron. That's hilarious. He's wearing a skin mask. Oh, fuck. Scary shit. Dude, fight harder. Fight harder, bitch. It's your life you're fighting for. Come on. Oh, he's got hooked. Good acting, too. I believe it. God. I feel the pain. Like it hurts me to watch her hang there. Oh, no, not the chainsaw. No, not those metal teeth. Oh, no. Oh my god, I would be pissing myself if I was her. Oh my lord, I would be shitting and pissing myself so much. I wouldn't even know that I had that much piss and shit in me. It'd just be flowing out like Niagara Falls style. This is no wonder. Dude, this was hardcore in 74. It's no wonder. Like, this movie was, I think, banned in some countries. And, like, it must have fucking freaked people out. Good God, this is a horror movie. I love it. I also love that polyester fucking shirt he's got going there. That polyester 74 shirt. Can we just take a moment, though, to talk about how hot Marilyn Burns is in this movie? Sadly, she passed away recently. I think. Good God, my memory is shit. But she did. But seriously, though, look at her. She's a cutie. Bell bottoms and all. I'd take it. She's not wearing a bra. Hell yeah. That's 74 right there for you. I like the lighting in this scene. It's just right. It's really exactly what an evening. That's evening light done right. Probably because they likely didn't have other lights. They really probably just used all natural light. There might have been like one light, but it looks good. Like, I don't know. I guess I'm sure there's a reason why they can't, but I think filmmakers should rely more on natural light rather than faking it. I guess that's something about The Revenant that they did. They wanted to rely on natural light more than faking it and stuff. So I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Yeah, she really is mad. They really don't like each other in this movie. Look at how low this angle is. Holy shit, dude. It's cool, but I just never would have thought of it. I need to start thinking. I need to like open my mind about camera angles when I'm filming. Can't you just gag this guy? I would do that. I would. I'd fucking put a gag in his mouth. I'd fucking put a chain hardcore, like really tight around his mouth and his fucking head, and then like padlock it so there's no getting that shit off, and just make him shut the fuck up. I never thought I'd want a paraplegic to die so much. Like, what the hell, dude? This movie made me a bad person. Look at how annoyed she is. Look at her. She's really trying to hold it together. Look at her. She's trying to hold it together. She's like, I can stay calm. I can do this. I can do this. Nothing. And she's, you know what the look on her face is like? Are they even filming, or is this just real life? Is this just really happening right now? Why did you call me Sally? My name is Marilyn. Oh, they must have been filming. Notice all the sun shots. They're really pushing that sun thing. I feel like I'm slacking on this beer over here. That's because it tastes like buttholes in a bottle. If I could have buttholes in a bottle. I don't even think that's the first time I've made that joke. But every time I drink Still Reserve, it's going to apply. So I don't care. You don't have a right to complain. Yeah. You're like, Eric's drunk. It's officially a drunkentary. This guy is so 70s, I can't even take it. They was like, whoo. Tone it down a little bit, buddy. He seriously looks like every like male 70s porn star. Don't ask me how I know. He's just lacking the stash. Fucker needs an Eric stash. That's all he needs. He'll look awesome. So basically, oh, hold on, I got the sniffles. So basically, the idea that Toby was trying to get across is that Leatherface is freaking out because all these people just keep showing up to his house one day. Like, they're used to getting people, sure. Or I think they take them out. They probably take them out. I don't know where they do. They didn't kill these people at the gas station. I don't think they rely on everybody to find the house before they kill them. They probably, anybody that comes to the gas station, or not anybody, but I think that people that come to the gas station, they take out some of them. They didn't take out these people, but then they happen to find their way to the house. I don't think that they rely on the fact that somebody's going to find their way to the house. Otherwise, they wouldn't have all those cars they're trying to camouflage and whatnot. They wouldn't have victims if they relied on that. So, like, Leatherface is freaking out because they're probably not used to people showing up, and just suddenly one day, all these people keep showing up, and he has to keep fucking killing them and trying to take care of it. And he's flipping out. Watch. See, he's trying to figure out, what the fuck, dude? Is there any more people? Why do they keep showing up? Who's next? Look at him. He's flipping out. He's literally stressing out about the fact that strangers just keep showing up to the house, and he knows that, like, nobody should know the house. People shouldn't show up. So he's flipping out about it. I think that's awesome. Got to give it up to Tobe Hooper, fucking Gunnar Hansen right now. Oh, rest in peace, Gunnar. God damn, I miss him. Miss that son of a bitch already. Everybody I love is fucking dying. It sucks. Look at him. He's freaking out. It's like, what's next, dude? What's fucking next? Another person's going to show up? Oh, that mask is all fucked up. Look at it. You put eyelashes on it and fucking eyebrows. That's just creepy. It's no wonder this movie fucking just, like, scarred the collective American psyche when it was released, and for good reason. Because it's a disturbing movie. It really is. Oh, we're done with the sun. Now we got some moon action, and it's a full moon. Of course, it's always a full moon in every horror movie. You just have to accept that. It's apparently a full moon 365 days out of the year when it comes to horror. You just accept it. Look, you can barely see anything in the scene. I assume they must have had like one light with a blue gel on it to make it look like moonlight. But it's all dark, and I don't mind. I'm okay with that. And you know what? I complain about movies being too dark, but those movies that I complain about being too dark, they have the budget to fucking light their scene. Or if they're going to make it dark, do it right. They don't do it right. They have the budget to light their scene, and they don't. But when it comes to movies like this, I'm okay with it because I know that they fucking had limited resources to work with. And there's some scenes in Halloween. Again, I don't know why I keep talking about Halloween because it's my favorite movie, motherfuckers. But like, there's some scenes where there's really dark scenes once in a while. And Dean Cundey, by the way, his cinematography and the lighting is so fantastic in Halloween. But there's a few scenes where it's really, really dark and you can't see what's up. And that's what makes those scenes. Particularly, if you want a good example, right after Laurie Strode's back in the house after being chased across the street by Michael, she realizes he's in the room and he attacks her and she stabs him with the thing and he drops behind the couch. When she looks behind the couch, it's so dark you can't almost make out anything, and yet I think that's perfect. It's perfect. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, I'm not a hypocrite. Because I know I must come off like one in so many instances. But yeah, I complain about some movies being dark because I know that they had a budget to light their scene. They had a shitty cinematographer or a shitty light person. But a movie like this where like they were literally like just doing the best they could with what they had. He's so annoying. God damn, he's so annoying. She's actually flipping out on him. Because there was actually there was actually no real motivation for her to be that upset in the scene, aside from the fact that he is annoying. But like, she was really just had it at this point, and he just kept pushing it and pushing it. Oh my God, I would have lost it too. I don't blame her. You know what? I'm pretty sure that the sound, you probably can't hear it because I'm assuming my mic is better than that. But I can hear like the leaf blower outside. I hope it sounds like a chainsaw. If you do hear it, I hope it at least sounds like a chainsaw. Oh, it's getting closer. Thank God. Getting closer and louder. Thank you. Thanks, person. There is no silent time. There never is. Yeah, get right up next to my window, dude. In fact, let me open my window. I want you to stick your fucking leaf blower in here and just... I'll aim the mic and you can just fucking blow it right into the mic. How's that shit? This is a sound sensitive... Everything I do, like when I record video or audio, a Drunkentary, it's sound sensitive, so... Jesus, it's just getting louder and louder. Alright, never mind. Just listen to that. Can you hear that? Fuck. It's literally just keeps getting louder. Wow. Fuck! I'm sorry, it's fucking aggravating. You probably can't even hear it. I keep saying that. I don't know, though. That's my problem. I'm doing a sound thing, so it sounds sensitive. Oh my God, it never stops. I'm sorry, I'll shut up. Just listen to it. If you can hear it, hopefully it sounds like a chainsaw. There's a chainsaw. Yeah, dude. I wish that the person that's doing that right now was getting sawed up by Leatherface. Because the noise just never ends in this neighborhood. I really want to just go somewhere where there is not a single person for a fucking 1,000 miles. That's how antisocial I am. I'm just tired of the bullshit. Sorry it turned into a rant and Terry. Let me have some more alcohol and I'm sure that I'll lighten up. I'm sure that I'll relax after I drink some more fucking beer. I'm sure that's going to happen. I'm certain of it. Let's give it a shot. Look see, this is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. When you do get some forests up in Texas, it's so thick you can't hardly. It's not like running through the Friday the 13th forest. You can just run past some trees. Like you got to get through some sticky bushes here in Texas. Everything's sticking to you and scraping your fucking legs and arms up while you're trying to run through it. Thorns and just fucking all sorts of bullshit. Snakes and like, goddamn. Rednecks, like it just never ends. This is going to be one of this. You know what? I hereby promise you that I'm going to listen back to this Drunkentary because I want to know if you guys could hear all that outside noise or not. Because if you can't, then I'll stop commenting on it. Because otherwise, it's just me being annoying and talking about something you can't even hear. I will listen back, and if I can't hear it, I promise I will stop being aggravated by those things. Because if you guys can't hear it, then I'm fine. I don't give a fuck that I can hear it. I just don't want it to fucking annoy you guys. It's all about you, peeps. I love you guys. Aw, Eric's so sweet when he's not fucking being a rude asshole. He's kind of sweet. Get in there. Oh, don't get in there. That's a bad place to get into. I don't know. Just, Jesus Christ. Just run and scream. Just run and scream. What else? What other options do you have? So This movie I love. It's classic. It's fucking legendary. It's pretty much the shit. The sequels and the remakes and the prequels and all that are definitely hit or miss. I'll say this much about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise. They even when they don't always get it right when it comes to like sequels or remakes, prequels, all that bullshit, because there's so many now. Even when they don't get it right, they still at least have a relative idea that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is meant to be fucking chaos and just horror. So they try to get it right. Sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. There's the first time she jumps out a fucking window. Won't be the last. So I'm not a fan of all of them, but I can respect them for at least trying to infuse the movie with that sense of anarchy, that sense of chaos, and just fucking utter horror. I'm not a fan of part 2. I know a lot of people like it. I'm not a fan of part 2. Part 3 is okay. It's okay. It felt like it was on the right track, but it sort of lost me towards like the last 20 minutes. And I'm probably one of 5 people in the world that likes Texas Chainsaw: The Next Generation, which was the sequel that was directed by Kim Henkel, who was the writer of this movie. So I don't know. I would think if anybody knows how to fucking make a Texas Chainsaw movie, it would be the guy that wrote the original, right? So I don't know. I just like it, and nobody else does. I like the remake a lot. I think it's a really good remake. It's not perfect, but it's fucking pretty damn good. The prequel is okay. I'd put Texas Chainsaw: A New Beginning definitely above a lot of other like remakes and prequels. Definitely above a lot of other sequels and stuff. They at least tried to keep the spirit. I am not, however, a fan of Texas Chainsaw 3D. You can take that fucking turd and flush that shit down the toilet. And I know some of you listening right now, sorry, you're all offended and you're about to react, aren't you? You're about to you want to go off on me. You can. I'm just saying that movie was fucking shit, dude. And I think it was like co-written by Adam Marcus, who was the fucking director of Jason Goes to Hell. So if that doesn't tell you anything, then you're just kind of dense. Oh my God. Well, now I really did lose some subscribers. Well, fuck it. I lose people every time I make a video, but I gain like twice as many. So fuck off if you don't like what I have to say, bitch. It's a Texas Chainsaw attitude right here. I'm going to chainsaw you with my words. How's it feel, bitch? Just got sawed up. All right. Oh, shit. It's really hot up in here. Starting to feel like some Texas heat in my room right now. I'll be all right, though. I'm a southern boy. I can take it. I need to drink beer. Drink beer with me. You know what? Here's the good thing about gross, shitty beer. So once you got your buzz going, though, it doesn't even matter anymore. You can just fucking start drinking it. And it tastes like buttholes in a bottle. But once you got your buzz going, it's like, fucking who cares? Give me fucking 8 more of these. Hell yeah. I'm checking my Facebook. Hold on. I should probably check like YouTube and read you guys some of your comments, huh? We can let's do that. Let's make this Eric's comment time. Let me go to YouTube. It's going to be like, God, this guy is fucking a loser. Eric sucks. I get those sometimes, but it's pretty rare. Most everybody is really cool. I like when you guys kiss my ass. My ego appreciates it. I'll tell you that much. My ego appreciates all the ass kissing. Alright, let me see comments. Comments. Jacob Schweltzer, I agree with you about Halloween, H2O, and Resurrection. Okay, thank you. King Munchies says on my Deathgasm review that best New Zealand film ever. I don't know about that. I might agree with you though. I haven't seen like a lot of New Zealand movies, but the ones I have seen have always been fucking impressive. I can say that. I want to go to New Zealand because first of all, Kimberly Crossman. And that's all you need to know. I have such a crush on her. Somebody pass her this like a note. Somebody let her know that I have a crush on her, like it's passing a note in fucking elementary school or something. Because I can't talk to girls. I'm just kidding. Don't hundreds of you suddenly start messaging Kimberly Crossman to tell her I think she's a cutie. Joel 1975 says on Friday the 13th Part 2, he says, I'm not into slasher flicks, but I tend to watch and like this because of Amy Still and Kristen Baker. Oh, and Martha Kober. You damn right. So he likes it just because of the titties. All right, I'm going to stop now because I'm missing the massacre over here. Oh, he was just beating her and I missed it. Was he beating her with a broom? God damn it, I missed it. That's right. I support women abuse. It's a fucking horror movie, guys. It's always a final girl. What do you expect? Don't give me your fucking PC bullshit. I don't want to hear it. Nobody gave a shit about that dude that died. Those other fucking dudes. Nobody would have fucking outraged about that. But no, like, don't beat the girl with a broomstick. Oh my God, that's going too far. Oh, those other guys that got chopped up with a chainsaw. Fuck them. Thank God for equality, right? Good old fucking equality. Yeah, it's a Drunkentary, all right. Oh, thanks for joining me. I really am feeling a lot better than I was earlier. Man, I was bumming. This is cheering me the fuck up. And this was a long time coming. I've come to realize I got a lot of Drunkentaries I need to do. Like, there's a lot of movies out there I love or that are important to me or important to the horror fucking community. I need to get, like, some Drunkentaries done. There's a few movies like The Thing. Like, how have I not done a Drunkentary for the fucking thing? The Thing yet? And like, all these movies, Child's Play, fucking just so many I can. He forgot the light. That's a great moment right there. Because look at the camera, even was like moving in, like, oh, this is the scene where he's gonna fucking get in and drive. Wait, nope, pull back out. He's got to go and turn the light off. So I guess this is one of those rare moments where I can see the humor that Tobe Hooper is always saying this movie is full of. I never really got it before. He's always talking about, there's the Texas Chain Saw Massacre is like a comedy. It's like just full of so much dark humor. I never got it until I just saw that scene just now. It was kind of funny, like, especially the way the camera and the actor played together. Yeah, that was good. He's going to keep beating her with... God damn, I love this movie. These people are so fucked up, but you know what's even more fucked up? You know what the really scary thing is? People like this exist right now. It's kind of fucked up to say, but right now somebody is getting tortured. And it sucks for them. It sucks. It's not good. I like to watch this stuff because I know it's fiction. I know it's fake. I don't support violence of any kind. Because I can tell the difference between fantasy and reality. But the truth of the matter is, like, there's fucked up people out there, and someone right now is being held captive somewhere and is being fucking tortured. And you know what? Sorry, I'm bringing the Drunkentary down with reality. God damn it. How dare I? Let's fucking take our minds off that little bit of fucking morbid thought that I had going there. And let's take a still reserve. Sorry. Yeah, I killed me. All right, here we go. Drink with me. Let's go. Ah! That's the thing about this movie. As absurd as it might get, as over the top as it sometimes spills over, the truth of the matter is there is a fucking grounding of reality that there's people out there that are this exact fucked up or even more fucked up. And to those people, this is normal life to them. Causing harm to other human beings and getting pleasure out of it, that's just normal life that's everyday life to them. So that's what I mean about. It really must have struck a chord and like American audiences when this shit came out, like, because it is true. I mean, it's not. It's said in the beginning. It's based on a true story. It's not based on a specific true story, but it is kind of based on the fact that there are these kinds of fucked up people out there, and if you're gonna find them anywhere, it's in the South or Wisconsin. Let's not discriminate here, Wisconsin. You know what? I'm in Washington. We've probably had some fucked up serial killers here too. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I want to know. I suddenly really want to know. For the sake of equality. So I'm not just throwing like Texas and the South under the bus. Sorry guys. I mean, I was born there. I can talk shit about the state I was born in. You know that's right. I'm kin. I'm one of you. You can't fucking deny this. You can't deny me. Washington State. Let's see. Serial killers. Oh, I didn't even have to finish the thing. It just came up. Ted Bundy, Gary Ridgway, Robert Lee Yates, Wesley Allen Dodd. Dude, Jesus Christ, the fucking thing goes on and on. I didn't realize there was... Oh, wow. See, I've never really studied serial killers that much. Although I have been on a Jack the Ripper fucking kick lately. I used to really be into Jack the Ripper when I was younger, when I was a teenager. And lately, for some reason, in the past few days, I just got back into it. I guess I just find it fascinating that nobody can really still agree on who it was. Anyway, I'm getting a little bit off topic, but not really, because we're talking about killers. So look, I'm throwing Washington under the bus. I'm throwing fucking Whitechapel under the bus. I'm throwing Wisconsin under the bus. There was probably some Arizona serial killers. That's where I mostly lived. So let me go find out about that. I want to know. I know there was like some gunmen in Arizona and stuff, but let's not talk about that. Arizona State serial killers. Arizona serial killer. Mark Goudeau. Alright. The Baseline Killer. Holy shit, I lived on Baseline. Holy shit. I used to live on Baseline. Not a lot, though. Doesn't seem to be a lot. Not as many as fucking Washington. Holy shit. I came to the right state if I'm gonna become a serial killer. Woo! Everybody's all, oh shit, was that a confession? Wow, no. Why don't you figure it out? Investigate me. Start putting the clues together. No, I've never. I don't even kill bugs, dude. I save insects in my house and put them outside. Whereas everybody, like, I will stop other people from like killing a spider so I can save it and put it outside. I've saved cockroaches. I've saved shit that people find fucking disgusting. Cause like I don't know. I have a respect for all life, which is fascinating, considering I love to watch people die on film. But again, this goes back to, I can tell the difference between fantasy and reality. All those people like that protest about film violence or video game violence and all that shit, I question their sanity. They're the ones trying to like throw blame on us, but I don't know. I think they're the sick ones. I've been watching horror movies. I've been watching fucking slasher movies literally my entire life. Because there was never a filter. There was never any censorship on part of my family. I've always been watching fucking horror. I never killed anybody and I won't even kill a roach. So that whole argument has now gone into the fucking garbage disposal. Yeah. Horror, video games, music do not cause violence. Fucking fucked up violent people and a fucked up society that we live in causes violence. So, in your face, Eric's just dropping it like it's hot over here. Oh, God, it's Grandpa. And what's funny is this guy's like, he's like 19, 20 years old. They couldn't just get an old guy. I find that funny. I don't know why that's a deal. But they had to get a young dude and put him in some makeup. And he was also a pain in the ass. He was like as bad as Franklin, the actor that plays Franklin. Some of the actors in this movie were just fucked up people, I guess. Or they were just playing it. Like they just felt the energy in the production of, this is a fucked up movie about some fucked up subject matter. We're filming in some fucked up conditions. Let's go ahead and go full on fucked up. And I'll play this character to the max, I think is what was going on there. And yeah, like literally some scenes, I'm sure poor Marilyn Burns really was wondering, is this even a movie anymore? Like, is this actually even, or was I tricked? Am I now actually fucking about to die? I feel bad. I feel bad, but God, it makes for a good movie. Am I just sucking this movie off? Yeah, you damn right I am. It's a fucking good one. Dude, if any movie deserves a blowjob, it's fucking Texas Chain Saw Massacre. That's a new analogy. Well, not really new, but I've never actually said blowjob before when it comes to like praising a movie. But there you go. Oh, he gave a little smirk. Oh, that was fucked up. Look at notice Leatherface now has his woman's face on. He's got makeup on his woman's face. Everybody bitches about in Texas Chainsaw Next Generation. Oh, he's dressed like a woman. He's got lingerie. I don't like that. That's really, honestly, I'll be fucking honest with you. Anytime I ever hear anybody try and counter an argument to why they don't like Next Generation, they always just say, Leatherface is in lingerie. I don't like it. Look at him right here. Look, so he's wearing a suit. He's still got his fucking woman face on. He's still playing the part of the den mother. He put on a different face now. He's the den mother. He's got makeup all over him. Fucking get over yourselves, guys. Sorry. Sometimes he wears lingerie. Does that make you uncomfortable? Is that why you don't like that movie? Does it make you feel fucking a little tingly in some spots that you're not comfortable with admitting? It doesn't to me. Because I'm a fucking Marilyn Manson fan. I can roll with it. I've seen dudes wear fucking cross dressers. Like, I like Twisted Sister and all these things. I'm fine with that. To me, it just, all that does is echo the amount of insanity. It just increases the amount of insanity. Sure, fucking Leatherface and lingerie with a fucking chainsaw and makeup all over his fake fucking flesh face. That, to me, that sounds like a good time. I don't know, but that's always everybody's main argument when they say they don't like. Literally, they never have anything else. It always comes down to, I don't like that movie because Leatherface wears lingerie. Pfft, fuck off. He's wearing a person's fucking face, and you're concerned with the fact that, oh my God, he's wearing something revealing. Does it sexually fucking attract you? Like, does it stimulate you? I think that's what it is. I really think that might be what it is. People are uncomfortable because it's fucking, oh shit, sort of turns me on a little bit. I don't like this. I don't want to see it. It's turning me on in ways that I don't understand. Get over your fucking selves. God damn. Yeah, it's definitely a drunkentary at this point. Look at how they just laugh. To them, it's just a good time. The fact that this is happening. I love it. Oh, this is the crescendo. The crescendo? How do you say that? Of insanity. Oh my God, I need to get to drinking. I'm fucking slacking over here. I almost wonder if that was the entire point of Kim Henkel putting Leatherface in lingerie for the next generation, and then putting him in lingerie as a cross-dresser on the poster for the movie. Just to make people uncomfortable. Isn't that the fucking point of the Texas Chain Saw Massacre? It should make you uncomfortable. God damn, if it doesn't, then it's not doing its job. You know what? I'm figuring out right now why I like the next generation so much. I love that it makes you guys uncomfortable. Fuck you guys. It's a fucking Terry now. Seriously, though. It should make you uncomfortable. It should be fucking weird. It should be awkward. That's the whole point. That's the whole chaotic Antarctic. That's the point of that fucking the Texas Chainsaw chaotic fucking energy is like it should rub you the wrong way. It should be against the grain. I think you did right. I'm gonna stick by it. I know we're not talking about that. We're not watching that movie, but by God, I had to say something and I said it. You heard it, now it's over. Argument's over, I win. Fuck you. I already won. Don't even try. You can start typing your comment, but I still won. I mean, type away, go ahead. Yep, I'm reading it. I still don't agree. I'm going to stick by my views. I like Next Generation. You can kiss my still reserve. Cuz it tastes like a bottle of assholes. Grandpa's the best. Guy can't even move. Want her to bed. Oh yeah, by the way, I know, I'm sorry, I got off on a rant there. For a long while that probably offended a lot of you. But yeah, they had like real dead animals on the fucking table, and it was like 100-something degree heat with the humidity, which makes it worse. Inside of a fucking enclosed location with no kind of air, it stunk like rotting carcass in there. Like everything about the making of this movie was literally hell on earth for these people, and I commend them for making it through. Because any one of them could have just decided that like, fuck it, like I can't do this anymore, and just walked off the set and never came back. But they finished it. Thank you so much. You don't even know the gift you gave us. This movie is the shit. It's like being able to experience insanity without actually having to go insane yourself. You get a taste of it from watching this movie. And that's a gift. Don't even fucking doubt for a minute. That is a gift. Because before this, you had to go insane. Insane in the brain. Insane in the membrane. That's insane. It's got a chainsaw. Ouch. Jesus, she's losing her mind. It's about time for another window jump. Let's get our beers ready for that. I say we drink when she jumps through the window again. You guys ready? I'm going to drink for a long while, too. God, it's getting I've seen this movie so many times, it's still getting to me. All right, here we go. Drink! Run, bitch! If there was any a moment to yell "run, bitch," this is this is that moment right now, dude. I don't care the injuries. I'd be running hardcore. I'd be losing blood like a lot. Like I'd be losing too much blood from running too hard, but I'd still at least be trying to run hard as fuck. What do I know? I've never tried to escape like a chainsaw wielding maniac before. What do I know? Although I did live in Texas, I'm surprised that never happened. I'm surprised that didn't come up more often. Texans, come on. You can take a joke. You know I love you. I am one of you. I can make fun of my own kind. I have that pass. It's like a free pass. Let's fucking suck it up. Here comes the Black Maria. That's what it's called, right? I'm not just making that up, am I? Fucking names, I swear to God, I can't do names. It is the Black Maria. I wonder if that guy's name is Maria. And it definitely looks like he was hauling some kind of cattle. What with the trailer there with the openings and the grate. So again, got that slaughterhouse cattle comparison going on. Yeah, see, this is almost the same Leatherface from the end of Next Generation. He just happens to be wearing a suit, which, I admit, I do prefer the suit. So I'm not fucking knocking you guys. But he definitely has got he's got the woman face going. So, I don't know. I guess people just have a problem with him being in lingerie. I don't know. I just don't get it. To me, my idea is like, if you're gonna make a Texas Chainsaw movie, you make it as fucked up as possible. So of course, like, why wouldn't you want to put like the crazy chainsaw welding maniac in some lingerie? What's more fucked up than that? But he does look badass in his suit. I'll admit, he looks badass in his suit. This is me right here. This is the way I've been lately. I've been so like fucked up and traumatized by my emotional roller coaster of the depression that I've been experiencing that I sometimes just find myself laughing hysterically, just like this. This is like, sometimes life will just fucking hammer you so hard so many times that you just, after a while, you just start laughing at it. Oh, classic moment. Oh, God. So good. So good. Oh, God, this movie's the shit. Oh, it's so good. Thanks for putting up with me. And especially in the end there when I started going off about Next Generation, because I know this is not that movie. So I probably should not have brought that into this Drunkentary, but I did, and now it's there. And you got to deal with it. I know I'm in the fucking minority with that one, but I said my piece. So you guys can, respond however you feel. It's fine. I know I'm in the fucking minority when it comes to liking that movie, but this movie, we can all agree, is the shit. It's the shit. Oh, I wish it wasn't over already. Anyway, fuck, that was a good time. Well, thanks for joining me. Thanks for sticking with me through all of this up and down, all this BS and whatever. Oh, and to the people that are going to correct me for all the trivia that I got wrong, I appreciate it. I'd rather be right than wrong, so fucking correct me. And then in the comments, I don't know. I don't always get my trivia right. I got like a lot of trivia in my head. I can't always get it all right. Anyway, I guess I'll catch you guys on the next Drunkentary. Thanks for joining me on this one. Go get drunk, smoke weed, hell yeah, operate chainsaws, but not under the influence. I'm out. I'm not out yet. I'm almost out. Now I'm out.